Thank you for staying with us. Before we go on to our hot topics, we have someone here who's joining us to discuss more about the New Media Conference. He's a media entrepreneur, blogger, digital content strategist, writer, author, whose entertainment and lifestyle blog has become a household name. Welcome, Oluwatosin Ajibade, popularly known as Olori Supergirl.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome to the show.
Thank you
yes.
So much.
So we hear this new media conference coming up, and
Yes.
we're a bit curious about it. Could you please tell us a bit more?
All right. So the New Media Conference for us this year, it's a decade. And the reason why we started the event is to bring together, creators, storytellers, digital storytellers, vloggers, podcasters, agencies, even brands, because policymakers also too, because we're all in the ecosystem. And this year being the 10th year, we are having the event on 25th of September at the podium. And the theme for this year is a decade of disrupting new media, shaping Africa's future.
So new media, I heard the breakdown, but a lot of people, even I, sometimes when I hear it, there's always this stop and listen again. What's the new media is media?
Yes.
So what's the difference really, just for the population?
So for new media, it has to do with online, so online platforms, online. So now we have creators, we have a lot of people who have built a career from the online space. So you refer to them as YouTubers, you refer to them as podcasters,
So social media space, creators and the rest of them. And even for agencies, there are digital agencies, aside from the traditional agencies. So everything, so the version of what you have on TV, you see people go on YouTube to create their own movies, create their own shows, for instance. So that's the online version of what we know as traditional.
So this new media conference that's coming up, that has been ongoing for quite some time now.
Yes.
That's 10 years running. What sort of conversations do you have there with the stakeholders in the new media? And how do you intend to maybe also bridge the gap between the old media and the new media so that everything is just seamless?
Intertwined. Okay. So for this year, some of the conversations that we'll be having will be around artificial intelligence, which we all know today it's part of what we do, the work that we do right now, right? Monetization, which is also one of the key important topics that we'll be treating this year. Monetization that has to do with creators, a lot of people who want to monetize their, their personal brand, or they want to create something that they want to make money from. But how can they go about it? Even in everything, storytelling is still part of it, right? And building a legacy, even beyond what it is today, right? For us, 10 years ago, it was just an event, doing this and doing that. But for every year, the bar just keeps increasing. The industry keeps expanding. New things are, coming up. 10 years ago, we never thought about artificial intelligence, but today it's part of our daily lives, work, activities, and then we can't even deny the fact that we don't talk about even the problems and the issues that we have in the industry. We won't know where we are heading to. We won't know what the future will look like. And one of the reasons why this event is also put together is also for us to bring in experts in different industries to profile solutions to the problems that we have or that we're currently facing, and how we can also speed things up.
If you were to compare what Nigeria is doing in this space, to their other global counterparts, how would you say we fit in?
I would say Nigeria is getting there, right? I'm having conversation. I would say I have conversations, time with some of my colleagues, even in Nairobi, in Accra. They are looking up to the Nigeria space. They are trying to break into the Nigeria space, right? Because for a lot of us, if you look at the industry, from entertainment to music, fashion, movies, talk about it. We have a lot of people who have actually taking the Nigerian name to the global stage, right, in different ways and in different capacities. If you look at the other counterparts in Africa, they're also trying to do the same thing what Nigerians are doing. So I would say that yes, we are on the global map. Yes, we are doing it.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
So, if you look at our new media space, I feel there's a lot of things that happen without a form of control.
Yes.
And the fear is because with traditional media, there's a form of censorship.
Yes.
There are certain things that will not go on air, that will not go on live television that people will not speak about like that. It's censored. But with new media, anyone can just stand up, put a ring light over their face, and they are churning out content. And we have no control on what goes out and how it affects the populace. Are you having a conversation on the responsibility of creators? So also, in as much as they are looking to get money, they are looking to be monetized so that they can start making money from their sense and nonsense, are they also taking responsibility for what they put out there in such a way that we still preserve our society, like many other nations have done?
Oh yes. So I would say this question has been a problem for so many, I would say for a long time. Right? The response might not be everything that I say right now, but because there's been a problem even in the industry. So like for the work that we do, we also have to ensure that we verify, we also have to confirm that the story is right. We have to go through all that processes. But most people don't understand that in media, there are media ethics, right? You can't just put out things without even being cautioned, right? So for most people, because it's open and there are no barriers, I mean, there's no process. There's a direct entry. So they feel like, oh, because I own the platform and all, I can do this, I can say that. But for other people, they caution themselves, they put in the possible measures to ensure that whatever they're putting out there, it's censored. For instance, if you're putting out a story on a minor, you should know you should blur the minor's face, right? If you're talking about anything that has to do with dye or blood, you need to know how to blur the lines. But some people don't have that understanding because it's an open media, right? So not everybody has that education.
Yes.
Not everybody has that sense of, okay, I'm responsible for what I put out there. And I'm also responsible. I need to take actions. Even if I'm wrong, if I want to be better, I can own up to it and be accountable for it. Not everybody has that sense, towards it. So this will also be part of the conversations to enlighten people and also sensitize them on how to operate better on media.
That's amazing.
Let's talk about the conference itself.
Yes,
It says it's 10 years.
Yes.
What's the theme and what are we looking at? What kind of guests are we expecting? What are the players that will be facilitating that day?
All right, so the theme for this year is a decade of disrupting new media. So we're having speakers like Dr. Lakin Bofa Goodluck from MTN Nigeria. We're having Mr. Inka Adebayo, who's the group CEO.
Of course, it's our rally.
Who's the group CEO of OMG Group. We are also having CCME, she's a top YouTuber. We're having Lai Wasabi, is an actor and comedian. We're having Malik Ifebua, who is also going to talk about artificial intelligence. We are also having Elozonam Ogbolu, is also one of the is a brand influencer. We are having Lekon Bamidele Pexi.
Wow, there are lots of people coming on the show. But can you just finally just tell us date, place, time? Okay, so the date is Thursday, September 25th, 2025. The venue is the Podium in Lekki. And all right. Thank you so much, Oluwatosin, for joining us.
For having me.
We'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll go on to our hot topics. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.